All right, Leslie, we're going to wrap this up tonight with a really special guest. This is a gentleman that I've really enjoyed getting to know. Every once in a while, you meet somebody who's got a unique set of skills. You just know that that person's going to be successful and a little bit different. And this guy has got an incredible amount of charisma and energy and enthusiasm and excitement. And it's really amazing, actually. And he's always excited about everything. And not in a over-the-top kind of way. He's really personal and warm, super friendly guy. And he's been able to come to a first step to success. I came late last year for the first one. He's do a couple of first steps now in Dynasty, and he's applying these things he's learning to both his commission-based job that he has, which he's now seeing great success in, as well as his home-based business. And this is really exciting. He's a pro surfer who was injured, actually broke his back, and didn't think he'd ever be able to surf again, was able to recover, and today is a pro bodyboarder and sponsored and gets to travel and surf and do amazing things. But his name is Jeremy Wright. I'm going to bring him on the phone right now, and I'd like to ask him a couple questions about what he's been able to do how does he use the training that he's getting to apply to his business. I know you're going to get some nuggets from Jeremy as well. Jeremy, are you there on the phone with us?
Yeah, Brian, can you hear me?
I can, man. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, you too, man. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm super excited to have you on tonight. Thanks for taking some time out of your busy schedule. I know you just got back from some vacation, and you've been busy working hard, and I know you've had a ton of success, and you're just getting ramped up for Austin. It's going to be a ton of fun to see you in a couple of weeks. You have a good New Year's and a good Christmas and everything?
Yeah, probably the best New Year's and Christmas I've ever had in my life, so I'm ready to bring it in 2015, man, and this call was just perfect. Those 4 steps for the system, just about being duplicatable, making it fun, and something that we could do long-term was so good. So thank you for that information.
Oh, you bet, man, you bet. So let me ask you a couple of questions. I know you came, what was your first event? Was it September?
Yeah, my first event was actually right before my company convention, and so that was in August in Long Beach.
Okay, cool. And so what was it that kind of got you there? What was it? What did you see? I know a friend of yours, invited you and stuff, but what was the thing that got you to come and attend the first steps to success?
Yeah, honestly, one of my friends who was doing the business with me in our organization, he just basically told me, I have to get to Texas. And he was dead broken and broke. He had 3 kids, a wife, and a busy job. And he just asked me for a little help for upfront cash. And I was like, dude, no worries. And so I kind of sponsored him for this event. But what happened was the same person that went to that event in Texas didn't come back. And so I saw a change in him, not just in business, but in life, in his relationship with his wife. That rekindled the way he was as a father. And so I was like, wow, he didn't really boom too much in the business side, but he boomed in every aspect of life. So it really inspired me to get my butt to Long Beach, and it was one of the better decisions I've ever made.
That's awesome. And then I know you had a lot of success, not so much in your home-based business the first time. If I'm getting this wrong, just let me know. But you saw a lot of success immediately in your job. Is that correct?
Yeah. So before going into the Danny Johnson, I actually had a massive rank advancement in my company, but I couldn't really keep that rank income too much because I didn't really have a system. So I was pretty desperate in the fact of finding something that could, not only I could have success, but my team. So yeah, when I went to First Steps, I found in my job how I could actually, do well at that. And I was able to have, a large income month and then kind of sustain that every month since.
That's awesome. So, your regular job is a commission-based job, is that correct, or basically commission?
100% commission, baby.
Wow, so awesome. So what happened to your income in your job, and what happened to your income in your home business after the very first event?
Yeah, so after the very first event, I really took a meaning in my job because Danny talks about prospering where you're planning. And so this notion of my home-based business is you really hate a job because it stands for just over broke, and people kind of implant this kind of seed into you that you kind of believe. But realistically, a job is something to pay your bills. A job is something to get you ahead. And your home-based business is this part-time opportunity that could really, in time, in 3 to 5 years, maybe sooner, could replace that income or even double it. So I changed my mindset when I went to Danny because I was very grateful to have a job that paid me really well if I worked it well. And so I changed my attitude, and I was able to kind of implement the things I learned there and kind of apply it and affect the office space and affect the employees. And I was able to kind of create my own sales team by doing that. And now I'm able to have really flexible hours. You know, I was gone for 10 days. I still have a job. I still have money coming in. And it's been such a blessing to kind of learn the skills and apply them at where I'm at right now and just try to prosper where I'm planning.
That's awesome, man. And then what happened with your home business?
Yeah, my main thing was income. You know, a lot of us have these titles, but we don't really get paid at that income level. I was having a full-time income title, and I was speaking at a lot of events and doing a lot of fun things, and I was making good money, but I wasn't making like that money I think I deserve. I still don't think I'm making that, which is okay, but it's exciting. It makes you fired up to keep going for it. But what happened with me was my main thing was I was always sponsoring people. I was always getting people in the business. I didn't really have a problem with that because my belief in the product and in my company specifically. But one thing I couldn't do was get people paid. It was so frustrating. I was like, man, these people are investing $700 to $1,000 to start with me, and they're not having anywhere the success I've had. You know, through my industry, I was able to become debt-free, pay off all my school loans, live in the beach in Newport now. So I did well, but no one really had that same success. And so when I plugged into Danny, what was so exciting, Brian, and you know this, is that I started having people raise up in my sales team and my organization, start having rank advancement, start getting paid, just making $100 to $200 a week consistently, though. And that was a game changer for my income as well, because the more people we help, you know, the bigger our paychecks. And so I was really, really fired up in the fact that I'm not the only one making money, and other people could do this if they just plug into this lady and her system.
Wow, that's awesome, man. So what was like the single biggest nugget that you took and put into your home business that you got from Danny Johnson? What was the thing you took away from that first event and just applied it directly to see that kind of result?
Hands down, people cannot be duplicated. Systems can.
Awesome.
I'll say it again, dude. People cannot be duplicated. Systems can. And so my main thing was, like you said earlier on the call, look, you have to have a system because people don't have my energy. People don't have my charisma. And so people even get intimidated by that. They're like, Jeremy, you're an athlete. Jeremy, you've done this. You've done that. But now when I tell them that a homeless lady with $3 for her name made $250,000 who, in her first year, $1 million her second year, they automatically think, boom, I could do this. Or I get them to your SmarterNetworker, and I take screenshots pretty much every other day for you of people plugging into this system, and then them involving themselves into it, immersing it, sending me their notes, and then involving and saying, dude, what do I have to do to get started with you? This is amazing. This lady's on fire. And so it's really made my life easy, as all I have to do is prospect, present, and close. You guys kind of help me out with the follow-up, and all I got to do is do what I have to do to get paid. It's really simple now. So it's made my life fun, and I'm really excited. I still get to surf all the time and have fun and just live my life at 27. So it's cool.
It's awesome, man. It's so cool. You've just done such a great job, and I really love your energy, of course, but your teachability and everything you've done to, you know, you see your weaknesses and your strengths, and you really maximize those things, and it's really awesome to see. So let's, as we close up here, what's your strategy for 2015? What are you going to do this year to really take your business to that next level and keep it there?
Yeah, I'm going to focus on developing leaders. And so I'm going to focus on not a ton of people, but investing my time with the people that deserve it, not that just want it. And so basically my whole goal is I work on a binary, is focus on 2 individual people and build really deep. So I want to solidify my income, make a good residual base, and, you know, kind of like you said earlier in the call, have that lifestyle that everybody preaches about but don't really have. I want that walkaway income that's making money whether I'm doing anything or not, but I know I have to work my butt off this year to kind of accomplish that. But I'm willing to do it. I'm excited, and that's basically my goal.
So awesome, man. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you, and looking forward to seeing you in my hometown, Austin, Texas, in a couple of weeks. And it's going to be great. For sure, man.
All right, guys. Thanks so much, man. God bless.
All right, you too. Thanks a lot. All right, guys. That was awesome. I really appreciate Jeremy for joining us, and I hope you guys got a lot out of